Quick Start Guide for the COMFLY Wearable Massager. If you are a new user of the COMFLY massager, it is recommended to start with the non-insertion massage head. Once you become familiar with it, you can switch to the insertion massage head and experience the differences between the two. Step 1. Adjust the massager to make the massage components slide. Apply an ample amount of lubricant to the massage area. Apply an ample amount of lubricant to the penis, perineum, anus, and massage component. Adjust the front and rear cross arms and make sure to place them around the thighs tightly. The front and rear cross arms and make sure to place them around the thighs tightly. You can adjust the height of the bracket by adjusting the elasticity of the straps. When you first start to use it, to simplify the operation, you can tighten the straps to the maximum, positioning the bracket at its highest point, ensuring that the massage head and expansion head are closely in contact with the perineum and anus. Once you become familiar with it, readjust the straps to find the most comfortable position. Ensure that the waist belt is tightly fastened and secured around the hip bone axis. The waist belt is tightly fastened and secured around the hip bone axis. The large bead of the massage head should gently press against the center of the anus. Relative sliding. By making the adjustments mentioned above, the massager should achieve the following states. The hip joints repeatedly perform slight bending and straightening, resembling a slight waist bend or knee flexion. When the knees are flexed, they should not extend beyond the toes tips. The penis, perineum, and anus should experience a reciprocating relative sliding motion between the massage sleeve and the massage head. In an upright position, the largest bead of the massage head should precisely reach the entrance of the anus. When the hip joint is bent, most of the penis will be pulled out from the sleeve, but the glans part remains inside the sleeve. The massage head and the expansion head slide from the back to the front under the push of the thighs, causing a sliding sensation on the anus, perineum, and scrotum. Bend the knees, but no more than the front toes. The penis will be pulled out from the sleeve. The massage head and the expansion head slide from the back to the front under the push of the thigh. When the hip joint is straightened, the penis is completely inserted into the sleeve. The massage head and the expansion head slide from front to back under the push of the thighs. The penis is completely inserted into the sleeve. The massage head and the expansion head slide from front to back under the push of the thighs. Repeat this process. Gentle movements are sufficient, excessive movements are not beneficial. These actions are quite similar to the sexual activities of males in a standing position and are easy to grasp. If the described alignment is not achieved, it indicates that the adjustments are not in place. In such cases, it is important not to force the next step. Instead, continue adjusting the position. It is important to ensure an adequate amount of lubricant. Insufficient lubrication can cause discomfort and hinder smooth movement. The more lubricated, the better. Once the components are properly lubricated and sliding smoothly, you can proceed to the next step. Step 2. Achieve an erection of the penis. At this point, it is important to ensure that the penis is fully erect. If the penis is not erect, it is advised not to proceed further. Please take the necessary steps to achieve an erection, as there are various methods available. Step 3. Stimulate the penis until pleasure is felt. In the case of a fully erect penis, it is important to prioritize stimulating the penis. It is normal for the anus to have minimal sensation at this point, so don't worry about it. Focus on stimulating the penis, because when the penis is not responding, the anus is unlikely to have any sensation. You can grip the penis slightly and continue performing the bending and straightening movements of the hip joint. This involves repeatedly creating reciprocating sliding, pressing, and frictional stimulation between the penis, perineum, anus, and the massager. With each movement, the penis completes one thrust inside the sleeve, continuing until pleasure begins to emerge. Step 4. Maintain the pleasure. At this point, no longer grip the penis. reduce stimulation to the penis appropriately and enhance stimulation to the anus. This transition is crucial. The movements should now become more gentle but should not come to a complete stop. Maintain a state where each movement brings a wave of pleasure, and continue for some time, possibly a few minutes. Pleasures in the perineum and anus will gradually emerge and intensify. Step 5. Experience a sense of fused pleasure. At this point, you begin to enter a climax state. You can adjust the intensity of stimulation to the penis, perineum, and anus through movements. Usually, it is advisable to increase the stimulation to the anus slightly, as it not only feels stronger but is also easier to maintain. You can gradually explore and experience this on your own. Now, waves of fused pleasure will continue to arise, one after another. Special attention, as the pleasure gradually increases, do not rush or ejaculate too early. Control the rhythm and intensity of stimulation, soothe when needed, maintain the pleasure. Extremely enjoyable, intense pleasure will come 30 minutes later. Key phrases: relative sliding, penis erect, stimulate the penis, onset of pleasure, coordination and transition between penis and anus stimulation, maintain pleasure, feel the anal pleasure, enjoy the fused climax. Most of the adjustments are one-time adjustments. Once they are set, you don't need to readjust them every time. In the beginning, it may take some time to become familiar with the process. However, once you are familiar with it, you will find that it is actually a straightforward process. Starting from the preparation phase, it only takes a few minutes to enter the realm of pleasure. Once you experience the fused climax, you will understand how to recreate it. If you have any question or encounter any issue, please do not hesitate to contact the customer service.